Good morning, everybody. It's almost noon right now, and today I just finished watching The Boys season 4, episode 6. So, this show is becoming so damn controversial, so political, man. I mean, it's bad. I mean, you got Homelander who does not want any transphobics or illegals into the country and everything. Mind you, somebody. And then you have Starlight's group is trying to put in all that nonsense, bro. It's, man, but it is so funny. It is so funny how they do this, bro. It is so funny how they do it. I try to ignore all that nonsense, bro, because me, that's just a fantasy right now. This show is just a fantasy. So these people can hate the conservatives all they fucking want. I don't give a shit. But let me tell you, man. So, that is my take on it. But here, so far, now as a fantasy, it's been good so far. So here's how this is what's going on right now. Eminem, he's having issues right now. He's got like panic. He's got some stress levels going on, and he's trying to get himself calm and relaxed. Kimiko is sad that Frenchie went to prison and he didn't even tell her what was going on, you know. Huey just lost his dad, you know, because, you know, he was trying to help him, but when he gave him the compound V, when his mother gave him the compound V, he had superpowers, and he was also suffering from dementia, from Alzheimer's, and he was suffering a lot. So of course Huey had to put him out of his misery, bro, which it was very sad for Huey, you know. Starlight, she's going through a lot of emotions of what has happened to her in her past, and she's having a problem with her powers. So, and Butcher, man, has got a lot of issues. Man, he's in deep shit right now. He is in deep shit. So, let's try to put this story together. Let's try to do the plot. Homelander with Sage is trying to get everyone on board, even the representatives and everything, the congressmen. They're trying to get them all on board of what Homelander wants to try to do to restore law and order in this country, wants to make the country better again and everything and all. And Newman is partly in, but is not partly liking the matter, what is going on. But it's just, you know, it's bad for Newman also, man, and it's going bad. So, the boys right now, they're in a pickle with what's going on. A-Train is freaking out. The news anchor, I forgot the damn new anchor name is, he got murdered for wrongfully being accused, and Eminem is trying to calm him down, spill the info, what he knows. A-Train told him there's a meeting going on in Tech Knight's party, and they need to weigh in. So A-Train suggested that told them that Web Weaver is going to be there. Web Weaver is a soup who has the ability to be a spider, but he's human. He just had the spider coming out of his back, but it's close to his lower bottom area. So yeah, it's fucking weird. So I'm not gonna discuss the details how they drugged him. So basically, Eminem went to his place. They drugged him up. They knocked him out. So they have Huey disguised as Web Weaver with all this scent and smell and everything that Tech Knight has the ability to do. Tech Knight has the ability to sense every type of sense, like hearing, sensing of smell, hearing, thoughts, you know. But it was, and Starlight was not sure about this, bro. Like, because Huey went through his father's death, but Huey was like, "I'm confident I can do this." Okay, so Huey went into the mansion, disguised as Web Weaver, planting the bugs, trying to get Tech Knight outside to the stable, but instead he got lured into Tech Knight's cave, which I call it a fucking dungeon for BDSM. Yes, a dungeon. And oh my god. Tech Knight tries to remind himself, he tries to make it remind me that he is Bruce Wayne and all, but it's ridiculous, bro. Oh my god. And Huey had to go through a lot of shit, dude. Especially when Maggie, that woman, Ashley was there, and oh my god, Huey went through a lot. Huey went through a lot, and Starlight was worried about him because after they went down the escalator, they lost comms. Starlight's like, you know what, I'm going in, man. We gotta help him. So of course Eminem and Komiko went in with her. They spread it out throughout the mansion. Of course, Starlight met up with Firecracker. They had a controversial little discussion. Starlight knocked her out with an injection. So Firecracker was out the tube. Komiko and Eminem, they went upstairs to where Tech Knight's lair may have been at. Sage was there. Eminem had his gun on her. Told her not to move. And then she kept throwing stuff at him, putting words in him, talking to her, telling him about his daughter, this and that, how she's growing up to be like him. Eminem lost it. He shot her in the head, which at first I thought she was dead, but she wasn't dead. She survived. But she, right now in her case, when she has that bullet in her head and she's trying to take out that bullet, she's got brain damage. Right now, she's thinking of herself as a young child. So, it was pretty bad right now. Homelander was trying to find out where everybody is. Firecracker was MMA. Tech Knight's MMA. Ashley's MMA. Everybody is missing. Homelander is freaking out a little bit. And he sees Sage acting like a child, seeing a hole in her head. And she's acting so childish, and he's trying to tell her, you need to get a hold of yourself. Newman's looking at them. They're like, what the hell is going on, dude? Homelander said, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to talk to them. He went out trying to tell them what they need to do. And then, of course, the representatives, the congressmen, they've been asking him tough questions, and he couldn't handle it. So Newman went in and saved his ass. And got it all straightened out. While that, Eminem had a panic attack. He collapsed, which that was before Homelander and everything. I know I kind of mixed the thing around, but I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. Anyways, Eminem went out, knocked out. Komiko went to get to A-Train. A-Train went upstairs, looked at what happened. Komiko was telling him, you got to get him to the hospital. Think of his daughter. Immediately, A-Train's like, okay. A-Train took him to the hospital. And then one of his nephews was there, I believe, and was smiling happy that A-Train is a hero. A-Train was feeling happy for that. He left. Ambulance got to him, MMM, put him in the hospital. Anyways, Komiko and Starlight found Huey trapped and everything because Tech Knight found out that it wasn't Webweaver, it was Huey. So Tech Knight wanted to torture him first, pleasure, before turning him to Homelander. So Annie and Komiko saved Huey from Tech Knight. And after that, when Tech Knight got through, he was all tied up in a bondage way. They needed answers of what was going on. So Tech Knight didn't want to answer. Komiko tried to torture him tried to torture him brutally, which he enjoyed. They didn't know how to do it until one of his sex toy prisoners came to him and showed him a way to do that because of his money. So they used a retinal scan to get him, and then they started spending all his money on other things that he didn't want, like the Black Lives Matter, the and he's new outfit, you know, and other stuff that he did not want to spend on. And then he spilled the beans about having other camps for other people that don't support the matter, and it's all bad, bro. And they were all freaking out. So they left, and Huey and Huey and Annie were talking about what was going on. Huey freaked out. He fell apart. He fell apart because of what Ashley did to him. After what Ashley did to him and everything, he fell apart. That he lost his father, he couldn't handle it. He just fell apart. Now, and as for Eminem, the doctors are telling him that he had a panic attack, and sooner or later it could have been a heart attack. But they're trying to tell him that he needs to get himself out of what he's doing. So it's not looking good for Eminem right now. Komiko is still trying to visit Frenchie, which Frenchie is refusing to visit, but she is still waiting for him to talk. But then, now we get to Butcher. Now, if you remember Joe Kessler, who was played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Butcher is going through a lot. After he injected himself with that unknown drug that made him super in the last season, has got him sick and now he's dying, he used the Compound V, a little bit of the dose, to try to help counteract the thing. But it didn't work. As a matter of fact, it gave him something else. At first, Becca, an imaginary Becca, was there trying to help Butcher to do the right thing. Now, Joe Kessler, on the other hand, Joe Kessler is Butcher's dark path, darkness. And it's... So basically, Butcher thought Joe Kessler was alive, which he wasn't. He was dead. So that Compound V brought Joe Kessler back. But, so basically how Ezekiel died, it was Joe Kessler who helped him kill the man. And it is becoming very bad for Butcher. Because now Butcher is in a conflicted matter that he doesn't know what to do right now. So he's got to think, because right now the doctor is explaining to Butcher that if he creates this virus will not just only kill Homelander. Basically, if Homelander dies with the virus in him, it'll be like airborne. The virus will be airborne, and every soup, either is good or bad, can die. So he realized that if he uses this virus, it could kill Komiko, Annie, and Ryan. And Becca doesn't want that to happen because those three people are good people. And Butcher is in the confusion of what does he need to do right now. But right now, in his own in everybody's case, he's talking to himself. So he's not in himself, in his head. So it ain't looking good. So right now, the boys, as a matter of fact, they're falling apart. They're all falling apart right now. And I gotta know how many episodes there are. I don't know, because we're in the 6th episode. I don't know if we're in the 7th or the 8th. But let me tell you, they're going through a lot, bro. They are going through a lot. So I gotta find out. Let me look in the phone right now how many episodes are left in this season. Because I know there is going to be 5 seasons. That's what I've heard. So let's see. Any. Okay. No, there's no 6 episodes. Alright, let me see. Let me see. All right, we know it started on that day, June 13th, but let me see. Yeah. According to this, it looks like there's like 2 more episodes left. So man, this is gonna be tough. I don't know how this is gonna work out with 2 more episodes left. But we'll see, man. We're gonna see about that. So all right, I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna wrap this up. So if you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below. What do you think of the show? Do you like it so far? Are you okay with what they're doing? What the showrunner, the boys are doing with this thing? You know, with the controversial thing. Just let me know in the comments, man. Just let me know what you guys think about it. Like either you like the show or you don't like it. But you know, me, like I said, it's good in a fantasy way. It's good, but in a controversial way and everything, it's ridiculous. But you know what? I ignore all that, you know, and everything. So, anyways, I'm gonna repeat it. If you like the video, hit the like button. Share this video. Post a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a lovely. I hope you guys have a lovely 4th of July, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Bye for now.